Welcome back to Tales from the Red Dragon Inn. We're playing the third scenario, Attack on the Grey Market. We're playing with Gog, playing with Zot and Pooky. Let's begin. So taking a look at playing around. So we're going to do, what I will do for each video will be an entire round. It's kind of how I do things here on my channel. If you're new, so we're going to just go through playing around. So invigorate all abilities. Well, since it's the very first turn, nobody has had a chance to use any abilities yet, so none will be invigorated. So there's that. Roll the scheme dice. Alright, we have to figure out what our enemies are doing, and we also have a die we have to roll for Pooky to see what he's up to this turn. Alright, let's get rolling the dice for our enemies. So up first, the Muck Launcher. What is he going to do? The Muck Launcher is going to do a spew. Move 2 towards a foe, range 2, attack 2 damage to 2 foes. Yikes. This guy, we don't need to roll the die. He only has one ability. Well, let's take a look at our Chitin Brawler. What is he up to? He's also, oh no, he's doing Eat Sludge Soft Skin. So he's going to move 2 towards a foe, range of 3, attack 1 damage, 1 foe, and harm will be a splash damage. Well, that's what our enemies are doing. Let's figure out, I guess we can roll the die right here. We're going to figure out what Pooky is up to as well. We got a Pooky die. Pooky's going to be, okay, he's got a little bunny footprint. Let's take a look and see what Pooky's up to this time. Alright, so Pooky has got a little footprint, so he will be Pooky's on a rampage. Okay, so he's going to leap 5. Each foe Pooky leaps over or lands on takes a damage. Alrighty, Pooky on a rampage. Alright, and now we got to throw all the tokens in the bag and get to our initiative order. Alright, since we have all enemies on the board, we're going to be putting all of our tokens in the bag. So we get a full Zod action, a partial Zod action, a full Gog action, a partial Gog action, and we have one for each of the enemies. And no, I don't have coin protectors on them. I know, terrible of me. Alright, so we're going to shake it up. Then we're going to draw and resolve the initiative order. And like I mentioned before, if you move onto a door, you immediately do the reinforce, which means we're going to flip over the token and do the reinforce in the rulebook as to what's going to happen. Alright, up first we have the Grey Critters. Oh man, so the Muck Launchers get to go first. Well, that's just horrible. So the Muck Launchers are going to move 2 towards a foe, range of 2, attack 2 damage, 2 foes within range. Alright, we got 2 Muck Launchers on the board. Let's zoom down and see what they're up to. Alright, they get the jump on us. So the Muck Launchers are going to move 2 towards a foe. So we're starting with 5. He's going to move 2. Now they're immune to acid and traps. Yay. So he can go 1, 2 and have no problem. He's not within 2 of anybody though, so nothing's going to happen there. Apologize for the glare. I'm using a plexiglass cover. This guy will move 1, 2 right into Gog's face, and he's 1, 2, 3 away, and that's why I put Zot back there. But he is within 2 range of Gog. He's going to be doing 2 damage to Gog, but I think Gog is going to take one of his 3 shields and just negate that 2 damage right off the bat. And it would be splash damage with these guys. Oh no, it's not. It's not. Never mind. So he's just going to negate the 2 damage. Boom! Piece of cake. Alright, back into the Crown Royal Initiative bag we go. And who is up next? Up next we get Zot has a partial action. So let's go over to Zot and figure out what it is he wants to do. Alright, so it is Zot. It is not Pooky. We can't activate Pooky because with a partial action, it's just action or shenanigans. Well, he has no shenanigans, so it will just be an action. So for an action, I wonder if he should just go ahead and use his wrist-mounted bow, or should he drop? You know, we're going to see if we can get some epic dice. So we're going to start right off with the wrist-mounted bow, and that's going to be 5 cooldown tokens on here. That is a lot, but man, this thing is brutal. So that's going to be 5 cooldown tokens. We have a range of 8. Wow. And we can attack with 2 yellow dice, 1 foe. Let's get to the board and have that attack. Alright, so with the wrist-mounted bow, we're going to have Zot. He's going to he has a range of 8, which is cool. We're going to go ahead and try and attack the siege jelly because we got to get rid of all siege jellies. That's part of our scenario to win the scenario. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, and yes, we can take any path to get to this guy. So actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah, 8. So for a distance of 8, we can hit the siege jelly. All right, 2 yellow dice. And yes, these are exploding dice as well. If you roll this symbol, you get to roll it again. All right, 2 dice. Come on, we need an epic die in the pool. And we get 3 damage. All right, well, that could have been better. And that was there anything else with that wrist-mounted bow? No, just, so 3 damage on our Siege Jelly. Well, I thought we were going to do better than that. All right, 3 damage on the number 5 Siege Jelly. He's got 14 health. Oy, oy, oy. All right, well, that was Zot taking his partial action. Into the bag we go. Up next, we have Gog. Gog Smash. Gog gets his full action, so he gets a shenanigan and 2 actions. All right, let's see what Gog's going to do. All right, Gog has a cunning plan. For his first action, we'll use the shenanigans / action. He's going to do a move action. Gog take big steps. He can move 4 and he can pass through enemies. So let's have him take that action. But he's not going to move 4, he's going to move 3, and he can pass through enemies. 1, 2, 3. He's going to move here. And now he has an even more cunning plan coming right up. For Gog's next action, his next trick, he's going to play the Gog Still Reach You, and that's a 3 cooldown, so we're going to put 3 tokens on there. Range of 2, you can grab a figure, and what grab means is you can pick them up and set them down anywhere you want adjacent to you, and then melee attack 1 target, 2 yellow dice. Ooh, let's have him do that. Alright, this muck thrower thought he was safe. Gog's 1-2 away, picks up the muck thrower, slams him down here, and now he can attack 1 adjacent enemy with 2 yellow dice. Oh yeah, he's attacking the muck guy. Alright, and can we see that? Just barely, eh? Oh yeah, we can see that. Alright, let's roll up 2 dice. He's attacking the number 6 muck slinger. And yes, we get an epic die in the pool because we roll the enthusiasm symbol, so one of these gets added to the epic die pool, but he only does 2 damage. Well, he does 2 damage to number 6 muck launcher. Alright, the number 6 muck launcher takes a couple damage. Now these guys have 7 health, so he's still pretty in the game. Gog still has a final action to do. And for Gog's final action, he is going to Gog, say hello. He's going to do his leaping, flying maneuver, and that is a 3 cooldown as well. He's using up all his cool moves, but hey, he's going to be leaping 3 burst attack. So he's going to land wherever he lands, all the way around him. He gets to attack with 2 yellow dice. Let's get to it. And just so I can get the dice tray, and I zoomed out a little bit. So Gog's going to leap 3, 1, 2. He's going to leap 2 into this spot right here. And then he will do damage to everything around. Now, the doors don't take damage. You have to land on them to open them. So there's not going to, he's going to blow the door down. So that's pretty cool. But he will do a 2 yellow attack damage on both the number 5 Siege Jelly and the number 6 Muck Launcher. So let's roll a couple of dice. And yes, he's going to use the epic die as well. He might as well go all in. Here we go. A big leaping attack from Gog. And he gets 4 damage. Ooh, okay, 4 damage. 4 total damage, and that's it. But that's still pretty good. All right, 4 total damage. So 4 and 2. Oh man, we didn't take this guy out because 4. So that's 6 damage. That muck dude has 1 health remaining, and we're doing 4 damage to this guy. So 3. He's going to be up to 7 damage. Okay, and he's whoops. That's a 3. Tokens are about the same size. So 7 damage against the Siege Jelly. So the Siege Jelly is at half health, and the 1 muck thrower or muck launcher is down to 1 health. All right. Well, that is what it is. And that was the end of all of Gog's actions. Back into the bag we go to see who's up next. And the next token to come out of the bag is the yellow. And so we are going to have Mr. Siege Jelly going. He has a range of 2, attack 2, 1 foe. If no foe is attacked, deal 1 damage to the gray market. Well, that's pretty easy to do. Let's go to the board. Alright, so the giant Siege Jelly within 1 of Gog. He's going to attack Gog for 2 damage. But you know what? Gog's going to go, you know, I've got all of these lovely defense tokens. He's going to use it to negate 2 damage. Why not? And there you have it. That's the end of the yellow Siege Jelly's turn. And up next we have Gog gets a partial action. Alright, well, he gets 1 action or / shenanigan. Alright, for Gog's partial action and or shenanigan, he will actually do make room for Gog. He's going to do, it's a 2 cooldown. And in either order, so he can grab an adjacent figure and push one adjacent figure. So let's see what he wants to do there. Alright, he's going to push this guy over here, so he's pushing him one away from himself, and he's going to grab the siege jelly and throw the siege jelly in here. That's what he's going to do. Alright, so he can grab one and push one. So he's finished. That was his go, and up next we have the red enemy. So finally the Chitin dude, the Chitin Brawler gets to go. And the Chitin Brawler is going to move 2 towards foe, range 3, attack 1 foe for 1 damage, and do splash damage. So let's get him moving so he can move 2 and a range of 3. Alright, well the Chitin dude is going to move of 2. He's not going to move onto a trap though. He's going to go 1. Would he move on? He wouldn't move onto the trap because he's 1, 2, 3 away from Gog. So he would stop there. He can't move into the rough terrain. He stops there and he attacks Gog for 1 damage. This time I think Gog's going to suck it up and take his damage. Alright, I'm going to move Gog's tokens. I'll put his tokens on his helmet because I want to keep track of his health here. So he's got 1 damage. He has 10 health though. He's tough. Don't have to worry too much about that. That was the end of the Chitin Brawler, and it would be splash damage, but there's no allies or friends adjacent to Gog, so the splash damage is not going to do anything. And yes, there's only 1 token left in the bag, and that will be Gog. Or not Gog, Zot. Zot gets his full turn, which means Pooky gets to activate as well. Alright, and because it is Zot's full action, we get to activate Pooky! So Pooky's going to go first. And Pooky's busy on a rampage. He gets to leap 5. Each foe Pooky leaps over or lands on takes 1 damage. So let's have him leap 5. Pooky is a little terror, and he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He leaps right into the space with the number 6 Muck Launcher, which only has 1 health remaining, and boom, he takes out the Muck Launcher. Number 6 is out of here because that was his final hit point. Nicely done, Pooky. Away with the 1 Muck Launcher. Alright, we still have action slash shenanigan and 2 more actions for Zot. He's got lots he can do. Alright, I think for his first action, he has no shenanigans, so we'll just use this as an action. He's going to do a... is that... he's going to do a leap 3. He's going to teleport, so he gets to leap 3. Yeah, so, I should have, well, anyway, it is what it is. We will go ahead and just do a straight up teleport self-leaping 3. And I think it might be time to open some of these doors. So we're going to, he's just going to go 1, 2, he's going to leap, I guess, onto this doorway, which then immediately opens both of these doors. And we reveal the token in the room. We can't quite see it, but it is the token A. So we have to consult in the rulebook for the scenario what A and populate the room for A. So we'll take a quick look at that and then populate the room. And then Zot still has a couple actions remaining. Alright, so on a high level we have event surprise enemies. When a building is revealed, do the following. Pause the combat phase of the scheme ability. And so basically what we do is we're playing, I forgot to mention, we're playing a story mode. We are 1 or 2 heroes, so this is what we're going to populate in that room. So we're going to get a Muck Launcher on A, a Chitin Brawler on D, a Siege Jelly on G, and B, E, and F we get 2 traps. Let me get that room set up, and then Zot still has a couple of actions remaining. Alright, the room is set up. We do not have any Siege Jellies because Siege Jellies show up on location G, and we don't have a location G in this room, so we don't get a Siege Jelly. Alright, that's cool. We do get a Chitin Brawler, though, and we get a Muck Launcher and 3 traps. Alright, Zot has a couple of actions remaining, so let's figure out what he wants to do with them. Alrighty, he's going to use duplicated force bolt for an action. So he has 2 actions left. He's going to be using this. It is a 4 cooldown. Yes, everything he has is huge cooldowns, but this is a very cool ability. So we're going to see what happens here. He has a range of 4. He can attack 1 yellow die, 2 different foes, and if he harms any of them, you may push to the target. Awesome. Let's go ahead and have him do that. Alright, he's going to obviously attack the Chitin Brawler here, range of 1, 2, and he's going to also attack this. Actually, no, he's going to attack the number 5 Muck Launcher. Alright, he gets to roll, was it 1 yellow die attacking both enemies, and then if he does any damage to them, which he's going to. Oh no, he's not going to damage the Chitin Brawler because he's got toughness. But he will probably damage this guy. Alright, so that's 1 damage. Oh, that sucks. 1 damage. 2 damage. We didn't get an enthusiasm die. So, 2 damage on the Chitin Brawler. So number 5 is going to lose his toughness. So I'm just taking the toughness token off there, doing it off screen. This guy is going to take 2 damage. So I'm going to put 2 damage over on Muck Launcher number 5. And then we get to push this guy too. So we're going to push him 1, 2 back here. Because he was 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, you can shoot around corners. You can do, as long as you're within range, hex-wise, you're good to go. Alright, 2 damage to Muck Launcher 5. Alright, I think for Zot's final action, he's just going to do a move, leap 3. So let's go ahead and have him do that. And I actually just want Zot to go 1, 2, 3 and leap into the same space with his little pal, Pooky. And that is the end of all of his actions. And that's the end of our turn, mostly. So the combat's over. If a door's removed, so we've already revealed 1 room. There was no siege jelly in there. It's good. Objective phase. Check for acid pool damage. Nope. Deal a damage to the gray market for each building that has not been revealed. Alright, so we need to do 3 damage to the gray market. Alright, it can take 20, but it's going to take 3. It's not too bad. And then check for objectives and win conditions. Well, yeah, we have not taken out all the siege jellies and opened up all the doors yet. We're going to zoom out. We're going to wrap up our episode for today. Alright, well that's going to wrap up our episode for today. So we're trying to take down the siege jellies. We have opened one of the buildings. And we've got a few enemies on the board now, but I don't know. I don't know how we're doing. We're playing with Pooky, Zot, and Gog. So thanks so much for watching along. With your comments, subscriptions, likes, dislikes, participation of any kind helps my channel a lot. Really appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying this. It's really super fun little skirmish tactical game. Really, really like it. So thanks so much. I hope to see you tomorrow for the continuation.